I wanted to see this video because I've always wanted to know what the fuck happened to Polo G. This video is by 11/11 from a year ago. I always wanted to know what happened to Polo G. I don't remember where the fuck he fell off from. I remember that one album that made Dante cry. That's just the way it is.
I'm dead ass, bro. I'm not even trolling, bro. I'm not even trolling, bro. I don't know why I'm crying, bro.
What was that album called? Three-Headed Goat. And ever since then, I don't know what the fuck happened to Polo G. So we finna find out what the fuck happened to Polo G.
Polo G just dropped his first album in over 3 years. And
I don't listen to Polo G. Shit, nigga, me neither. I don't know who listens to Polo G nowadays. I don't know who listens to Polo G nowadays. He fell off. He fell off. Like, that nigga used to be tough. I don't got a pencil or pen in his book bag. I let him cook cause it look bad. Don't give a fuck if you piss nigga get mad. Or you can kill your bitches with your bitch ass.
it feels like nobody. Polo G just dropped his first album in over 3 years, and it feels like nobody cares. At the age of just 24, Polo G made history, becoming the first rapper to have all his albums certified double platinum. However, despite Die a Legend, the
Wait,
GOAT,
did he say the first one?
first rapper to have all his albums certified double platinum.
The first rapper? Yeah, the GOAT. That's the last album I remember is the GOAT. That's the one I remember was the GOAT. That's the last one I remember. But he had him double plat.
However, despite Die a Legend, the GOAT, and Hall of Fame each racking up billions of streams and debuting inside the top 6, Polo G's new album, though, Hood Poet, has taken a nosedive, receiving the exact opposite response. And as it appears, his record streak will come to an end. Thanks to a totally fumbled rollout that we're about to see, Hood Poet was a commercial flop, only selling 24,000 first week and peaking at number 28, which compared to his previous album that debuted at number 1 and sold over 140k, this marked a mind-blowing 83% decrease in sales. So how did Polo G go from one of the hottest rappers to now getting outsold by Ice Spice? Well, the truth.
Nah, that's tough. If you're one of the mainstream streamers, holy fuck. If you're one of the mainstream rappers / artists and you're getting outsold by fucking Ice Spice, like, I don't know then, bro. I don't know then, dude.
Is much deeper than you think. It's honestly crazy that Polo G is yet to even chart a single song anywhere in the Billboard Top 100 here in 2024. An artist who is not only dominating the top of these charts, but also every popular rap playlist just 3 short years ago, Polo G's time has passed in the eyes of many mainstream fans.
We're talking about Polo G in 2024. Boy, slow down dropping all that BS music.
That's fucking tough.
Imagine being able
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right, bro. That's not cool. That's not cool, bro.
In order to succeed as a
Wait,
rapper,
dropping all that BS music.
That's not cool, bro. Boy, slow down, dropping all that BS. Oh.
In order to succeed as a rapper and maintain your relevance, you have to really have tough skin and take criticism, as well as also be consistent. 2 areas that Polo G has struggled with. I ain't gonna lie, that album was hot garbage. Throw the whole album away, reads this DM from a random hater. I'll have Phonum put your skinny cinnamon stick off the Apple Jacks box just for $1 a day looking at in a
What, Polo G? Lock in, bro.
Phonum put your skinny cinnamon stick off the Apple Jacks box just for $1 a day looking at in a blender. Get your
all over cause he's
fragile app on.
You gonna call him fragile? You gonna call him fragile? You just said you was gonna put him. You gonna call him fragile after that? I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty work.
Apple Jacks box just for $1 a day looking at in a blender. Get your fragile app on. Polo typed back.
I was real sensitive behind like anything somebody would say, cause like I know how hard I'm working, and it don't take much. It take a few seconds for them to judge you or leave a comment on some shit that you probably took hours to create, took a year to create. You could take a year to create an album, and somebody could try to discredit that in less than 5 minutes. So there's definitely frustration in that.
But in addition to your classic piano,
Understandable. You just gotta stop giving a fuck what people say, and it definitely probably is harder, cause like he probably got like fucking thousands of people texting this nigga saying just shit he don't want to hear, which is definitely gonna be which is definitely hard to to handle for sure, but you gotta just fuck what these niggas is saying, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
G jokes and comments under every one of his posts, to which Polo sent back this simple response to one of them. Being consistent has been another
fucking Polo
posts.
Lock in on phone.
To which Polo sent back this simple response to one of them. Being consistent has been another major struggle for Polo G lately, as fans watched more than 3 years pass by between Hall of Fame in 2021 and then the release of his new album Hood Poet in August.
3 years you ain't dropped?
Yeah. Time fly too though. You don't even notice it. You just like, damn, why you put out no music this damn long?
Literally, a lot of people still have no idea this album even dropped, because in today's music streaming era, that's an eternity between projects.
Yeah, I didn't know this
especially if the album
dropped,
turns out to be mid. However, the truth is though, the decision to delay Hood Poet and wait so long despite announcing multiple release dates was actually out of Polo G's control for the most part. As from label issues to legal conflicts to more legal conflicts such as his brother being charged with murder, and then his own mother firing a gun at his sister in this viral leaked Ring camera video.
Wait, what?
They're firing a gun at more legal conflicts such as his brother being charged with murder, and then his own mother firing a gun at his sister in this viral leaked Ring camera video. After you see everything that's gone down behind the music, it's definitely easier to understand these two tweets. This rap got so lame and watered down, it ain't no fun in it no more. Posted Polo, followed by this.
Bro, why the fuck are you fucking seductively fucking in my fucking ear, nigga? What the fuck are you doing in my ear?
Got so lame and watered down, it ain't no fun in it no more.
God damn, shut up!
Posted Polo, followed by this one a minute later. Honestly, after my Hood Poet album, I'm considering retiring from music. I appreciate everybody writing for me tenfold. Now, rappers claiming to retire is a story as old as time.
That's all I can think of now in my fucking head is this nigga just moaning in my ear. Holy shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
Everybody writing for me tenfold. Now, rappers claiming to retire is a story as old as time, but in order to fully understand what led to Polo G tweeting this, considering at the time he was one of the hottest artists out, it's important to first look at the context of how we got here. In the history of hip-hop, no one has ever accomplished what Polo G did to begin his career.
Which is crazy.
Starting with the first of his record-breaking 3 double platinum projects, led by the singles Through the Storm and Finer Things, came Polo G's debut album Die a Legend in 2019, a very highly praised introduction. However, it was a different song a few months earlier, though, that not only exploded Polo G into the mainstream.
I'm with the gang. It's gonna be a robbery. So take your chain. I'm a killer girl. I'm sorry. I can tell we ain't aiming for your body. Shots at your brain. We come from poverty and everything. It's a lot of animosity. Like say my name. The killers robbing me. Nigga don't get banged. Cause they gonna do that job for me while I hop on the plane.
But also led to his first record deal with Columbia Records.
I ain't think of it like that. I had songs in the chamber, I'm like, this is gonna be my Billboard hit, and then ended up being that song. I knew the song was gonna go crazy though off the hook. I didn't know it was gonna do as much numbers as it ended up doing.
I just dropped the song out of the blue, like my label was calling, like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you can't just drop shit on your own. I dropped it on YouTube.
Papa at your party, I ain't gang. It's gonna be a robbery. So take your chain. I'm a killer, God, I'm sorry. Aiming for your body. Shots hit your brain.
360 million views to be more specific, and quickly approaching diamond certification, Polo G and Lil TJ's Pop Out was one of the biggest hits of 2019. Then, to keep his momentum rolling, despite the COVID pandemic the following year putting an abrupt stop to many artists' plans, that was far from the case for Polo G as he continued his dominance, getting named a 2020 XXL freshman, and also releasing his fire second album, The Goat,
That shit
in
was
May.
tough.
In addition to landing more massive features on hits
Okay,
like
so
Juice
the GOAT came before the other one. So the one Dante cried on was his last album that went double platinum.
WRLD's Hate the Other Side, The
That's my
Code, and
shit.
Three-Headed Goat with Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
Rather than I
If
hate
Polo
the
G
other
hadn't
side.
already solidified himself a star, then the following year, 2021, left no doubt. Combined with another Lil TJ collab, Headshot, and a viral TikTok hit, Better Days, June of 2021 saw Polo G release his third album, Hall of Fame, going on to debut at #1, marking a
that
first
shit.
of
I
Polo's
remember
young
that.
career.
Well, I'll definitely feel a big difference. The excitement just different, the fan base different, the support is different.
At a total of 20 songs, plus another 14 more added on the deluxe, not only did Hall of Fame land Polo G his first #1 album, but also his first #1 single. Still, the biggest hit he's ever released. After this snippet here with Einar Banks and his ukulele went viral, then came Rap Star, and its Tupac-inspired music video.
The day I got up with Einer, you feel me, I feel like the hook was hard, so I'm like, let's just do this, and he just got to freestyling with the ukulele, and I got to spin that shit. After that, I just did it just to put it out, just for extra little content. Everybody asking me for that all the time.
Along with cameos from Einar Banks and DDG in the music video, there's also an appearance
Rap
here
Star
from
was that
Trench
shit.
Baby.
I hate
Now,
listening
Trench
to
Baby
that
is
shit
Polo
now,
G's
but-
biological brother, and remember that name because, as we'll see in a second, Polo's brother has actually played a major role in Hood Poet's disappointing flop. But as it stands though, Rap Star was just certified 7 times platinum and helped carry Hall of Fame to over 140,000 in first week sales, the highest streaming numbers of Polo G's career. Also completing the historically impressive feat of having his first 3 albums all be certified double platinum or higher and each have over 2 billion streams. While on one hand this left no doubt that Polo G was a star, on the other hand though, this has only made his sudden decline even more unexpected.
Took a 3-year break after being scorching hot. I'm coming off my last album. I was like one of the hottest rappers in the world. And I took this 3-year break, not purposely. Like, I went through a lot of shit.
Polo G himself has publicly stated that he let his fans down. But again, it's just so crazy that his 4th album released and it feels like nobody cares. However, there
Shit,
are
I
a
didn't even know
few
he
key
released that,
reasons
though.
to blame for this, with the most important one stemming back to 2022. Music-wise, I was supposed to be turned this year, especially this summer. I feel like I let my fans down being inconsistent. This should be so weak, Polo tweeted after it was clear there would be no album. 2022 would mark the start of Polo G's issues, as obviously something was forcing him to apologize for no music. So what exactly went down? On June 3rd, 2022, Polo released
Oh, that's
his-
it. Hey, CC, that's your birthday. That's my mother birthday. June 3rd. W June 3rd in the chat. W June 3rd. W June 3rd. W June 3rd. W June 3rd.
his new Southside produced single, Distraction, along with a Kaisenet assisted music video. However, while Distraction was labeled as, quote, the first single from his forthcoming summer 2022 album, planning to continue his highly successful strategy of dropping a new album every year. But, as we now know though, Distraction would indeed appear on Polo's 4th album, Hood Poet, only 2 years later when it finally released. I was supposed to be dropping my album on 8/12/22 for Bro and M's birthday, revealed Polo G on his story, which August 12th would have been the first Friday after his late friend
What happened on our birthday? He came out with a song that had Kaisenet in his video in 2022.
On's birthday. But since it didn't go as planned, I'ma still drop some for y'all that day, not a single though. Being the first delay, initially fans had patience, although they weren't aware what was about to happen next. The rest of 2022 passed by, with obviously no album or further reasoning from Polo G and his team. But it's widely rumored that Hood Poet's first delay was due to label issues with Columbia Records, something Polo has expressed frustration about in the past.
Like the label feel like they know from analytical shit, they know what's going on, but it's like you got a gut feeling. They don't got that same gut feeling because they ain't you. You know you gonna know your shit best.
I promise you, for all the people who truly with me and been rocking with me, I'ma make this shit up to y'all, I promise, Polo tweeted. Despite not dropping his highly anticipated album, Polo G did continue releasing one-off singles, such as Bag Talk and My All with a Lyrical Lemonade music video. However, none of these singles were really sticking with fans, and after being left in the dark about his
Bag
album, there
Talk
was
and My All? Why don't I remember those songs? Bag Talk and My All. I do not remember those.
hoped 2023 would be a different story, and for a while there, it looked like it might. Determined to make it up to his fans, Polo G officially announced Hood Poet for a second time in August of 2023.
There is no life experience without confusion and heartbreak. My path and my destiny is what made me concrete. He overcame obstacles during pain or emotional trauma. Hood Poet.
Polo G Hood Poet September 15th reads the trailer's caption by Columbia Records, also posting a since-deleted 24-hour livestream on his YouTube channel as promotion, showing Polo painting warehouse walls surrounded by literal goats, plus posters teasing his album popping up around LA. It really looked like Hood Poet's release date was for real this time. And alongside the album's announcement, he also released the second single titled Barely Holding On.
I'd rather you hate me while I'm here than love me when I'm dead. They said
No life said.
I'd rather you, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, boy, you saying something now, nigga. Hold up.
As her classic Polo G track singing and rapping about fighting through the pain, Barely Holding On reignited a lot of fans' hype for Polo's fourth album, especially after these tweets came only 3 days after announcing it. Aside from this tweet about rap being watered down and not fun anymore, came his headlining post about calling it quits. Honestly, after my Hood Poet album, I'm considering retiring from music. Continuing on with a third tweet, I made more than enough money, trust me. Hashtag Piano G, I made 30 million plus off that instrumental. As I mentioned earlier, Polo G has been fighting these Piano G jokes his entire career, but while he's typically pretty chill about them, even playing into it titling a song that on Hall of Fame. However though, this was far from the first time that we've seen Polo G resort to his money when clapping back at haters, such as also like when he got arrested in 2021, pulling this same argument in his viral body cam footage.
Yo! Yo! Damn! What the Yo! Stop. You broke as hell, I definitely. Oh, here we go about the.
This nigga, bro. This nigga behind, he probably in the back like this. Can't do shit, can't do nothing. Yeah, nigga, I got more money than you, though. Nigga, it don't fucking matter. You going to jail, bitch, with all that money you got. Nigga saying, yeah, I got more money than you, though, nigga. I got more money than... Hey! I got more money than you, though. Nigga, nobody give a fuck. Nigga, you're going to jail with all that money, nigga. He's so ignorant but fine as fuck.
Broken about the money, oh my god. I'm just saying, we got $10,000 in your bank account. Right?
Nobody gives a fuck, nigga.
I'm just saying, bro, because if you die right now, what could you do your kids? If you die right now.
Why is he worried about his kids? Nigga, you were behind you in the goddamn cop car.
Now, what could you give the lady that you in bed with? Did you buy your mama a house? I did that. I did both of those.
Yeah, bro. He on some shit, bro. He on bullshit, but so fine. Swear he is fine. Yo, what the fuck? Lock in!
For you, bro. I'm glad you did that. Ever in life. I would love to do that one day. You would love to do it, but you never will. And what is that supposed to make me feel like a less of a man than you are? Yes, that's supposed to make you feel like less of a man. I make an honest living. You invested in, bro. You don't have shit.
That's some shit. This not right. This ain't right here. This not right. You speak that shit out into the world. Look where, you feel me? You speak all that back. What the fuck are y'all doing?
You broke, bro.
Look at him.
What's real?
Whenever a celebrity flexes their money down on someone, and in this case a cop, that's always a terrible look in the eyes of the public.
Yeah, that's no
But
bueno.
although both of his charges here were later dropped, Polo G wasn't as fortunate after getting arrested again in 2023, which ultimately led to this post, less than a week before Hood Poet's scheduled release of September 15th. Wanted to tap back in and let y'all know I'ma be postponing my album drop till further notice, said Polo. Just getting back on track from a minor setback. I'll be updating y'all and dropping new music soon. I know y'all been waiting. Watching Hood Poet get delayed for a second time with no release date in sight, rightfully so, fans were upset. After 2 years of waiting, you do us like this, reads one comment from a former fan. Nah, I'm done. Already losing momentum and then basically taking 3 years off, this would prove to be a very costly mistake for Polo G's career, as he's never seen that same success since. But while Polo never specifically stated his reason for postponing any further than getting on track from a minor setback, that quote minor setback legit turned out to be deadly. Just 8 days after announcing Hood Poet in 2023, Polo G was arrested during a police raid of his $5 million home in Los Angeles. According to LAPD, after police arrived with a search warrant at the address owned by Polo G, 4 suspects were taken into custody in relation to a robbery, which, as you can see from these photos, not only was Polo G seen leaving in handcuffs, but so was his younger brother, Trench Baby.
Look. He's saying, oh, you sound like Polo. Ooh, okay, boom. But you reacted to all my music, bumping your head to my shit. So you a fan. So you like my shit. You like when I sound like Polo, don't you? You like that shit. You bump your head to it, fucking goofy.
Now, if you've never heard of Trench Baby before, he also makes rap music too, including this song featuring his brother Polo and fellow Chicago rapper G Herbo. But let's just say, to put it simply, Trench Baby does not have a good reputation due to reasons outside of music.
The entire industry has been hearing about this kid for the last year and nothing good. Polo G's brother done robbed at least like 10 niggas in the industry using his name. I'm telling you this as a fact. Setting people up, yo, you want to link with Polo, niggas show up, Polo ain't there, he's there pulling out guns.
Imagine, you think you gonna see Polo and then you see this nigga. Imagine. Oh yeah, Polo come in and see. Yeah, bring all your people in here. Polo come in, he probably gonna like, you feel me, spit some, maybe top though, you feel me, spit some, you feel me, and then this nigga come. Oh fuck.
It's my surroundings, you know, that's all I'm around. Like how am I gonna do something different when it's all I'm around, you know? Yeah.
Polo G's younger brother, Trench Baby, has been accused of allegedly scamming and robbing multiple photographers, videographers, producers, and even content creators in the industry, including Annoying TV, who, as Vlad tells it, thought he was linking up for a collab with Polo, but quickly found out that wouldn't be happening.
Trench Baby, who once again is Polo G's little brother, told him to meet him at the studio, that Polo G was gonna, give him an interview or do something on his stream or whatever. When he showed up, Trench Baby pulled out 2 guns with extended magazines, took all his money, and then had him PayPal $50,000 to his account.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait. What?
About 2 guns with extended magazines, took all his money, and then had him PayPal $50,000 to him.
So after you took all his money, you wanted even more money and stole 50 bands? Ooh. Fuck.
His account.
That's crazy.
As the story goes, Trench Baby not only robbed Annoying TV, but then made him wire over $50K while right at gunpoint in front of him. So clearly we can see Polo G's brother had been wild in there for a bit. But everything finally caught up to him in 2023. The incident surrounded someone staying in Polo's home, and not Polo directly, said Polo G's lawyer in a statement to XXL about their arrest, also hinting that Trench Baby was the one police were looking for and staying with Polo in LA. The officers detained Polo to verify that he is not a convicted felon, as they assert a firearm was found in the home. As TMZ shows us, a firearm or 7.
Fuck. Oh my goodness. God damn, look at all these fucking damn. Jesus Lord.
These were the crazy amount of weapons that were seized from Polo G's mansion during the police raid in August of 23. But looking back, while this did result in both a gun possession charge for Polo and a robbery charge for his brother, little did they know that things were about to take an even darker turn. Why did you delay the album, gang? Asked one fan on Twitter in September. I was going through some shit, gang. We still pushing though, you know that. Without ever stating it, Polo G and his brother's arrest indirectly led to Hood Poet getting delayed for a second time, as they were forced to sort through all this legal conflict. However, though, the situation got much worse. Only 2 months later then came this jaw-dropping headline. Polo G's brother Trench Baby charged with murder.
Polo G's brother, Trench Baby, is the epitome of blowing the bag. Blowing an opportunity that's right in front of your face. If you guys don't know, he basically got picked up and he's now charged with murder.
Watching and dealing with your brother getting charged for a drive-by shooting is going to impact anyone, regardless of how famous or rich you are. So, it's safe to say 2023 was yet another year that did not go how Polo G planned. Unfortunately though, while he had hoped this would be the last of his family drama making headlines for all the wrong reasons, 2024 was somehow arguably worse.
How the fuck can it go worse? How the fuck can it go worse?
But prior to, as we're about to see, his mother almost blowing his sister's head off. As 2024 began though, Polo G could feel his hype slipping as fans kept waiting month after month with no album. Thus, in an effort to regain some trust, Polo said this to TMZ back in January.
My New Year's resolution is to put out more music.
Okay. When do we think an album's coming out next year?
Probably like, I got it slated right now, it say August on there, so that's the date I'm gonna stick with.
Okay.
I don't want to keep on making promises to my fans.
We have a title?
Hood Poet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Stating again that he doesn't want to keep leading
This about like the 10th time he done did this shit.
fans on and breaking promises. As the year got underway, Polo G was locked in and ready for a successful comeback. However, only 3 months later, his family was making more jaw-dropping headlines. Polo G's mother, Stacia Mack, admits to firing at her daughter, Leilani Capilot, after video circulates of the incident earlier this year.
Get the fuck my shit! You tough! 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 You tough, man! You tough!
According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Polo
Goodness gracious. This.
G's mom, Stacia, who at one point in his career actually worked as her son's manager,
and then it became a point where
Fuck, she looked good though. God damn, she look good. Fuck! Damn, she look good. It's always the good looking motherfuckers doing some crazy shit. Fuck, she look good. God damn. Fuck. Damn. Fuck, she can shoot. She can shoot at me. She can shoot at me.
the wolves are at the door, well, I'm like, well, I have to step inside of the manager role.
Claims that her daughter and Polo G's older sister, Leilani, entered her home intoxicated without her knowledge and began attacking her in her bedroom, before running around the house and destroying property. With Stacia even posting these pictures as proof of the aftermath, along with multiple stories back and forth between the two, reading, "Y'all want to know how she got the video? I sent it to her dad," said Stacia, because she lied to him and said I shot at her 16 times. Now, on to what y'all really want to know. You damn right I blew that mother. I never said I didn't. She's manipulated and calculated. There were 3 warning shots to get an unstable person from my home, where my baby and grandbaby were afraid and upset while she was having a full-on manic episode. Baby, I'm a damn good shot. I wanted her off the property, not hurt. But then Leilani explained her side of the incident. I walk through the door on Easter and my mom immediately starts talking about my appearance, how she hates my hair. She did this in front of everybody. I told her it hurt my feelings that she did. She hates me. I walk through the door on Easter and my mom immediately starts talking about my appearance, how she hates my hair. She did this in front of everybody. I told her it hurt my feelings that she did that and confronted her about it, and she started attacking me. I've never seen a woman want to be a 45-year-old gang thug so bad, Leilani continued. I've never seen someone so jealous of their own flesh. I simply defended myself. Luckily for me, whoever you trusted with that Ring camera video leaked it to expose your true character. Now, throughout all of this public family turmoil, Polo G remained quiet. However, there is no doubt this was impacting him behind the scenes. Answer the phone, I'm calling you now, says Polo in these texts posted on his mom's story. I hate you. I'm done with you for the rest of my life.
Wait, what?
This was impacting him behind the scenes. Answer the phone, I'm calling you now, says Polo in these texts posted on his mom's story. I hate you. I'm done with you for the rest of my life, and know that. Okay, LMAO, Stacy types back after their call. You a piece of shit. You a piece of you stupid. And I'm gonna post
Oh, fuck.
Me too, say it again. None I ain't heard before, says Polo. I'm glad you backed your old ways. The Stacia I really know. Stop hiding it cause I got money now. But it didn't stop there. After his mother even went as far as to file a restraining order against her daughter and then leak her records on Instagram, Polo G would finally speak out about all of this recent family drama.
And it's like, I don't want to see no shit like that, you know? So I'm always try to get in between it before it go too far. We family. I mean, I feel like cause who I am, it's just being broadcasted more and like.
Polo is definitely correct here when saying his celebrity status leads to his personal problems broadcasting significantly more. But
That's
attempting
so
to put
tough.
all this behind him though and get back to music, Polo G and his team then decided to release one of his fans' most anticipated unreleased tracks. First previewed on his Instagram story prior to The GOAT's release, fans instantly fell in love with this short snippet, dubbed Angels in the Sky.
Devil breathing down my neck, but I got angels in the sky. I can't reveal the way I really feel.
A real classic snippet. I had been finished this song, Polo posted in regards to his old track, which had become a viral snippet. But it wasn't till recently, y'all been asking for it more in the comments, that it came back to my attention how good of a song this is. So, in an effort to regain his diminishing momentum, Angels in the Sky officially dropped in May of 2024 as another single for Hood Poet. Thinking there was no way fans could not like the song since they literally loved the snippet, it turns out a lot of them still weren't pleased. For everybody complaining about the mix of the song, we couldn't get it turned in on time, so the rough draft that wasn't mixed or mastered came out first. In the meantime, please quit bitching and just enjoy the song. In addition to complaining about the mixing, fans were also upset that their favorite part they'd been begging for from the snippet, the part that says the song's title, Angels in the Sky,
Chains that I can buy. Devil breathing down my neck, but I got angels in the sky.
ended up being just a quick line in the verse rather than the hook itself. Thought the leaked part was going to be the chorus, reads this comment with over 5,000 likes. What was marketed as this triumphant moment in return turned into yet another blown opportunity, with disappointment over these subtle changes to fans' favorite snippet.
In today's age of hip hop, it's more so like the fans looking for something to complain about, to me personally.
Now, I agree with Polo in saying that today fans love to complain and overanalyze the tiniest things to hate on artists and music. However, I will also agree that the original mixing of Angels in the Sky, though, was bad. Being such a long-awaited fan-favorite grail, as one comment puts it, if you drop your most wanted song of the last 4 years, you better not miss, especially for a 3-year album. Fans watched as yet another new Polo G single missed, at least with the majority of his mainstream audience, with jokes flying about, quote, listening to Polo G in the big 2024.
Yeah. We're not even in 2024 now. We're in 2026. Who the fuck is listening to Polo G in 2026? I know I'm fucking not.
Polo G was fumbling anticipation for Hood Poet more and more by the day. And while on one hand it's understandable to take a break given he was just forced to watch his family life unravel in front of the eyes of millions, on the other hand, Columbia Records realized time was running crucially low and eventually decided to give his album rollout another try. However, at this point, was it too late? Well, what happened next was honestly unheard of. Despite never thinking we'd see the day, Polo G's 4th-studio album Hood Poet finally released on August 9th, 2024. Not only 2 years after it was first announced, but over 3 years since Polo's last album, Hall of Fame. Again, an extremely long time to wait as a rapper. Add a total of 18 tracks and your typical features from the likes of Future, Offset, Lil Durk, and G Herbo to name a few. Don't feel like you're alone if you had no idea this album even dropped. With the help of basically zero promotion from his label, which is a shame, Hood Poet would go on to sell only 24,000 in first week units and peak at number 28 on the Billboard charts. And almost 24,000 in zero promotion from his label.
He added that? That caught me so off guard. I'm like, what the fuck is in my ear?
Which is a shame. Hood Poet would go on to sell only 24,000 in first week units and peak at number 28 on the Billboard charts. An almost unprecedented drop-off from 2021's Hall of Fame.
It's nothing really groundbreaking, to be quite honest with you. But I feel like we've already experienced this Polo before. We've already experienced this style. We kind of already got peak Polo years ago. So it's like, how much more Polo can we get that we haven't already heard?
Most fans will agree that after waiting so long, Hood Poet was a pretty basic listen with no big standouts, and the numbers clearly reflect this. Like when you're selling less than artists such as Ice Spice and Sexy Red,
You might as well call it quits. Call it quits. Might as well just call it quits, bro. Might as well just call it quits, bro. God just fucking did it.
You know something's gone wrong. After his numbers were made official, Polo G fans were forced to create this viral fan agenda to deal with the corresponding hate. Rule number 2, don't enter any type of discussion that has to do with sales. If you do, just say that the sales numbers prove that he is the most underrated rapper. Rule number 5, Hood Poet is a good album. Even if you don't believe it, say it, because Hood Poet will have the whole lot of red effect if we praise it. With very little promotion, no successful lead singles, multiple delays over 3 years, and Polo claiming he's retiring to top it off, the truth is that this album was destined to fail on the charts. However, as we just saw though, and as Polo himself states, his 3-year hiatus and fumbled rollout was by no means on purpose, and you can tell he's really been going through it.
I feel like I done took a 3-year break after being scorching hot. Coming off my last album, I was like one of the hottest rappers in the world. Yeah. You could say. And I took this 3-year break, not purposely, like I went through a lot of through all this time. Just dealing with personal issues with my family. So this hurt me more than ever. Like on a personal tip, like my music, that's my baby, you know? So to go through that shit really with my mental a lot.
Nowadays, music trends move extremely fast, and with a sound that some had claimed was already stale, Polo G's music has never really evolved through the years. For all these reasons combined, if you were to ask the mainstream rap fan today, they'd tell you that Polo G fell off. However, at the age of 25 years old, Polo G has already accomplished so much, and his past success is undeniable, and his hard work has set him up for life whenever he does decide to actually retire, which thankfully doesn't sound like will be anytime soon.
That was like a moment of me feeling like the stress that come with being a rapper in today's age. I definitely don't feel I feel like I'm gonna be here for a while.
From double platinum to double cardboard.
See? It's fucking the goddamn YouTuber. Bro, lock in, nigga. You didn't have to fucking You didn't have to do that, bro. That's not fucking right. A fucking paper plate certified, bro. You really had to put a plate. Nigga said from double platinum to double cardboard? What the fuck?
I feel like I'm gonna be here for a while.
From double platinum to double cardboard,
That's
while
not
Polo
right.
G may have lost 83% of his audience in just one album, the truth
83% is a lot of fucking percent of fucking anything.
that remaining 17% core fanbase is still very strong, and by no means is Polo's career over. But although only time will tell if he's ever able to regain that hype he once had, it's going to take Polo G being consistent and not waiting 3 years between albums.
That's crazy. W fucking video. W video, dude. W fucking video, dude. That's some shit, bro. That's some shit right there, bro. Damn. Hopefully Polo G could, you feel me? You know, hopefully Polo G could, like, you feel me, spin bike. You feel me, lock in again. You know, I got faith in him. I got faith he could do it, bro. It's been what? It's about to be 2 years since he came out with another album. He might be fried again. Never fucking mind. He might be cooked again. I'm not gonna lie to you.